When it comes to finding a place to live in North Texas, renting has become just as, if not more competitive and expensive as a home. Kennedi Walker breaks down the rise in prices.
I wish I could have stayed at home because rent prices are just crazy.
When Ashlyn Newmeyer graduated from Texas Tech last spring, she had big dreams of moving to Dallas. She had a new degree, a new job, but what she didn't account for were the thousands of dollars she would be paying in rent.
Seeing my bank account go down every month after paying rent, it's a lot. I feel like I'm really just kind of not making money.
She started off paying $1,600 a month for a studio and quickly realized she needed more space. But more space meant more money.
It's nearly $800, $900 difference.
Ashlyn now pays $2,400 for a one-bedroom, 735 square foot apartment.
It is kind of hard realizing I'm paying so much money for an apartment, not a house, not a mortgage.
If rent increases, she says she may be forced to move. And her story is a dime a dozen.
The rents are just astronomical right now in Dallas.
Realtor Brant Phillips says skyrocketing rent is a matter of inventory and demand.
There's just no flexibility in the prices. So when someone comes to me and says, I want an apartment for X price, it's like, well, you might have been able to get that in 2020 or 2021 or even maybe last year, but it's just not possible right now.
Brant says rent generally increases about 1 to 4% a year, but in 2022, it went up nearly 20%. A quick sweep of places online will make your head spin. Rent.com says the average price of a studio in Fort Worth is $1,287. It's $1,551 in Dallas and $2,280 in Frisco for a studio. And according to Zumper, another apartment finder, one-bedroom rent in Fort Worth has grown 28% since the pandemic. In Dallas, it's up 16%.
You're kind of stuck with the prices that these apartments are demanding because they have the willpower and the flexibility to do that.
You may be thinking, well, why not just purchase a house? But with the expensive prices, high interest rates, and uncertainty in the economy, Brant says many people are forced to put off buying, so they rent longer, which creates even more competition.
Ideally, you rent for a year or two and you put some of your earnings into savings, but when your rent is increased by $200 or $300 a month, that money that you were going to save is no longer able to be put aside.
Experts do have some advice, but it's going to take some giving on your part. They suggest either getting a roommate, lock into a longer lease term, or think about areas of compromise. Like, do you really need a bigger closet, or do you really need that extra bathroom? Things like that, Brooke, could help, lower the cost.
Yeah, it's great advice, Kennedi, but so hard. So many people are struggling with this. Feel for it as well. Kennedi, thank you.